Welcome back to today's breaking news. Secret talks between Putin and Trump's special envoy just happened in Russia. Could this be the first real step toward ending the Ukraine war? With Russia holding 20% of Ukrainian land and Trump pressuring Putin to get moving, is a peace deal finally on the table? But wait, Ukraine says the deal feels like surrender. What's really going on behind closed doors? On April 11th in St. Petersburg, Russia, Russian President Vladimir Putin held talks with Steve Witkoff, the special envoy of former U.S. President Donald Trump, to explore a possible peace deal for Ukraine. The meeting took place in Putin's presidential library, with Witkoff being seen earlier in the city with Russian Direct Investment Fund head Kirill Dmitriev. Trump had urged Russia to get moving on resolving the Ukraine conflict, criticizing the Biden administration's handling of the war. In a post on Truth Social, Trump emphasized the urgency of peace, lamenting the weekly loss of lives in the war, which he claimed would not have occurred under his leadership. Steve Witkoff has emerged as a central figure in informal backchannel diplomacy between Moscow and Washington. Discussions reportedly included joint investments in the Arctic and other economic cooperation, despite official U.S.-Russia diplomatic ties being strained since the war began in 2022. The peace initiative, however, faces several obstacles. Talks between the U.S. and Russia have stalled. The U.S. is increasingly applying secondary sanctions on countries buying Russian oil. Moscow accuses Washington of dragging its feet on negotiations. Putin has signaled he is ready for principled negotiations, but demands conditions such as Ukraine should not join NATO. Ukraine must recognize the loss of its territories now under Russian control. Ukraine must accept limits to its military capabilities. On the battlefield, Russia controls nearly 20% of Ukraine and currently maintains the military advantage. Meanwhile, Ukraine rejects Russia's conditions, stating they would equate to capitulation. So, is this a genuine move towards peace, or just political posturing? With backchannel diplomacy heating up, the next few weeks could change everything. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.